1, and we are live now.
So, so hack, can you decipher that I put on the sources?
Hold on.
The gibberish, not the screenshot, but the gibberish.
Not this. Oh, the.
Like not the
Oh, I see. Can I decipher it?
yes. It says only black parents can trans or only black people can translate this.
I I thought we established, Jack, that you were black in the last episode.
Yeah, but I want to know if you can understand it.
All right, let's see. Um, yeah. And I got Sam Hauser right now. Boy, if boy, only some of it. Only some of it. From G to I, from G to N. I know what it says. After that, I don't know.
Th- That's pretty much where I stop. Get your black ass in the goddamn house right now before I beat your motherfucking ass,
Oh, I read that different. I read that as get your black ass in the goddamn house right now, boy.
boy.
I'm guessing this is not a southern black fella.
This
Any
ain't
any
great.
case, I'll tell you what. Any case, look at
Oh,
episode
you
40.
would, Bob.
Look at episode 45 of the HAC show. This is be more casual fare. We're just gonna mess around for about good. Hour and a half, 2 hours, who knows? Because all the important new stuff is either extremely stupid or way too not entertaining enough to make something funny about. Unless we were a political show, and then we have plenty of material, like the whole thing with Aunt Jemima.
Oh, Aunt Jemima. What about her?
Oh, you don't know?
No.
Let's see. Who was it that Oh god dang! Who was the? I forgot who the parent company of Aunt Jemima is. I forget what fuel manufacturer, but pretty much the lovely lady seeing those syrup bottles, a lovely black woman who you know will call you sugar. They are removing her because of what's going on in the United States, and so they can be sensitive towards the African American community.
Wouldn't
They're
that
removing
technically be,
they're removing the Aunt Jemima off of Aunt Jemima.
wouldn't that technically be less representation for black?
Shh. Don't point it out. And because of that, there was a funny trending going on in that now is like Uncle Ben's next, like Rice Uncle Ben.
Oh, I was gonna say Uncle.
Not that Uncle Ben. Although, although I remember though back when you know what's funny. It's funny. I remember early examples of people just exaggerating stuff. I remember right before like the MCU Spider-Man movies, there was so I always hear this common thing of we saw Uncle Ben die so many times, we don't need to see it again. And I look back and I go, there was like 2 movies where we saw the origin out of 5.
It has to be seen again.
I mean,
It,
granted, you don't need to, especially if you want to start like, hey, it's Spider-Man. We all know his story. Let's get into it. That's fine. But it's just kind of funny how people exaggerate, but like we see it all the time. If anything, we see freaking Bruce Wayne's freaking parents die more times than we see Uncle Ben. And I can count too. There's the '89 Batman movie, Batman Forever, which they came back, which that came back. Batman Begins, and I don't think it's any of the newer DC movies. So yeah, it's going by live action movies. It's one more than Uncle Ben, but at least. Oh wait, no, and Batman vs Superman. I forgot it was in Batman vs Superman. So literally, we see Batman's parents die on in film more double the times we see Uncle Ben die.
Yeah, that is. You know, that kind of reminds me of a funny story. Pretty much, you know, you and I know that before this epidemic, I used to be a substitute teacher. So one of the classes was for Miss Baldwin. I'm gonna say the name because no one's gonna know. So yeah, you remember Miss Baldwin, correct?
Baldwin, Baldwin, Baldwin. Physics teacher? No, wait.
No.
No, oh no, no, no,
Uh,
no. I remember her now. I remember her now.
yeah, it was our video tech class, or yeah, you know how she always pretty much put movies for
Yes, I
things.
remember her.
So this time when I was subbing for her, which is the best thing to do, subbing for her, because you get to do nothing, even more on top of nothing.
Double the nothing. In fact,
So
that's the theme of the episode.
yep. So she put me she put in the notes to say to put up Avengers Endgame in there. I think it was Endgame, or I think it was part. Yeah, it was part one.
Oh, Infinity War
And
then.
yeah, Infinity War. And my favorite part, just to mess with the kids. It was Spider-Man. I saw everyone's reactions to it. They're like, "No, I don't want to see it. No." And like once when he says, "I don't feel so good," turns into dust. I'm like, "Damn, that's sad." I say that like in front of the whole class. That's pretty sad. Want to see it
Oh my
again?
gosh.
And they're like, "No, no." Like, well, too bad. I have a control. So I replayed it just to show it. And again, I, I left it out the third time. That it was too much.
Wow. Caught on stream. Jack just cruel to children's emotions. Man,
Hey,
well, that's what made
if
you a
they want to
great.
be sassy to me, I'll emotionally torture them.
I would. That's like that's a super villain thing to do. Like I will make you witness your idol, your hero face his death ad nauseum until I'm satisfied. That's like villainous scumbag. That's villain behavior.
That's what I do best. I'll be
And
a
that
great dad.
and that's why Jack is chaotic good.
I would be a great dad.
It, well, not according to your wife.
Yeah, I have no wife anymore.
You never had one.
Exactly.
Ah, I see. I see. You know who also never had a wife?
Who? Who?
Hitler.
No, he
No, they never committed. It was just a girlfriend. They never got
no,
married.
no,
Eva
no,
Braun, no.
no. No. In the history books, it was considered wife.
Was it?
Yeah.
Or maybe I think of a. I'm trying to think of another dictator.
So yeah, Hitler had a wife.
I thought. You know what? I'm sure you're right, but I need to
And
confirm for
remember, the
myself.
name still goes on. The family name did until they wanted to change it, so they don't want to be associated.
Ah, you're right. You're. Ah, yes. Oh, okay. No wonder I was kind of like confused. So she was a longtime companion, Eva Braun, but she was like officially Hitler's wife for like less than 40 hours.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, hey! At the very least, man, we will never have a love like that.
that's some great honeymoon right there.
Everything's great when it ends with a gun. No, wait, no, they didn't end with a gun. It was freaking cyanide pills. What am I talking about? Oh wow, let's see. Here, Braun met Hitler in Munich when she was a 17-year-old assistant and model for his personal photographer Heinrich Hoffmann. She began seeing Hitler often. About 2 years later, she attempted suicide twice during their early relationship. Oh, good lord. That
Oh
was not
damn.
a healthy relationship even from the beginning. Just imagine it. I'm just imagining. Because since Hitler, he was also very. Actually, they probably were good for each other since Hitler was also very anxious and was an extreme germaphobe.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Hmm. And yep, and unrelated, he was also a vegetarian. So unrelated. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Vegetarians are Hitler.
I am not saying anything. I'm just saying a fact. Just like the sky is blue, or that, or that Nazism is a left-wing political group, or that The Last of Us Part Two will be a great success for Sony.
It's Ma'am Part 2.
Oh, by the way, so I got a little update on that. I saw that someone, since the game's being released to to game journalists, and of course they're giving it perfect scores all around, like literally perfect scores. And one of the and someone on 4chan,
Mm,
so it's a credible source, decided to give his thoughts on the actual ending of the game,
mm,
and we were incorrect. The game doesn't. Ellie does not die in the end.
good.
Yeah, but something else happens. Okay, so
Oh great.
I'm gonna I'm gonna read it here. So I'm gonna let people see it. So here we go. It says, uh, starting from the second paragraph. Actually, no, starting from the sentence. I finished Last of Us 2, and the leaks are all real, but the ending is not Abby beating excuse me, the F out of Ellie. You still have like 2 hours left after that. You see Ellie with the nose taking care of the baby on a farm. Ellie gets PTSD about Joel, and Tommy comes in with info on where Abby is. For those that don't know, Abby it's Ma'am, that chick. Dinah, Ellie's girlfriend, wife, lover.
Oh,
Yes, Dinah tries to convince him that they ain't doing it, and Tommy acts like a effing huge British C word about it. Ellie ends up going to another city where Abby got caught by another group. You effing kill them all looking for Abby. You see her almost crucified in a beach. You free her, and she's like, "Cool, thanks, we good?" You say no, and you two enter the final fight. You're about to kill her until you get a vision of Joel playing the guitar. You stop as she gets on a boat and sails away. Ellie goes back to the farm and finds it completely abandoned. You try to play the guitar, but you're missing two fingers from the final fight. It ends in a sour note of everything's effed up. And and then he ends it with ask me whatever. As a movie it's fine. Gameplay is boring as crap, and it ends Hideo Kojima style. So pretty much it went from she gets a unexpected death to now, in actuality, she literally ends up doing her revenge, and she ends up losing everything. Yay! This
yeah.
is gonna be a happy game to play. A happy game.
Hey, hey, I bet you maybe. What if the original ending was the leaks were gonna be the original, but after the backlash, they changed it real quick, just to get that to not get people pissed off as much.
No, no way, man. They would have had to delay it then. There's no way, like even just 2 hours worth of extra game content, unless they're really long cutscenes. That's like at least a good 3 to 6 months worth of work.
If they had it planned, in case of like break glass, in case
Oh, I see. It's like no one likes build one. Go with build two.
Pretty much.
Imagine that's the reason why some of the employees had to work so hard because they're literally making the game twice. And and add to that, and they went like the most roundabout way of it. Instead of just like copying just the different builds of the game, they were like, no, you have to complete did it from scratch from each of the different builds. It's like, what do you mean? You see here, there's enemy on this spot, but in build two, there's an enemy on that spot. But that's just extra. No, we'll make little extras, but we'll have a copy, and then if that doesn't work, we'll just go to use the other copy. No, it's not part of my vision. My name is Neil Drunkman, and I support this message. I think no wait, I said Drunkman. No, it's Drunkman. It's not any better.
Trunk.
Like he's literally
Man.
named Drunkman, and I tried so hard not to say drunk man. I mean, I would believe it.
I would too.
Oh, and also, someone pointing out in that same thread about that, someone pointed out there's
Hmm.
a character in the game that looks suspiciously like the like Drunkman, even with a man bun.
Yeah.
And that character is the one that kills Joel. Coincidence? Maybe, but I don't know. I don't see man buns being a popular style in the post-apocalypse.
It's not a coincidence. It's a sign.
The drapes were not just blue; they were velveteen.
The
There's a di-
perfect.
There's a difference, Robert. The gentleman knows the difference between velvet and velveteen. I love that episode. Oh man, you know what I'm referring to?
No.
It's a King of the Hill episode, like in season four, where Hank gets a trip to do a challenge to win $1 million at the Super Bowl, and he has to drive to Louisiana. Well,
Hmm.
Bill tags along, and he ends up visiting like his distant relatives from and being distant relatives. And what they
Hmm.
are is you have a dandy gentleman who talks like this, and is constantly like saying double entendres and whatnot. Like Hank Hill could, so how are them saints? Oh, Hank, I'm more familiar with sinners than saints, and sinners always look good. Stuff like that. And he has these three young women. They're all widows, and each of them like were married to a Dotrieve, but were being widows. Their husbands died at one point.
Hmm.
And so, with Bill being the last Dotrieve, he pretty much for one day, no, for a few days, Bill gets to engulf with 2/3 of the ladies because one of them ends up being his cousin, and he's like, "No, no, you might be my cousin. I can't do it. Kiss me, Bill. Okay."
He's that desperate.
I mean, it's Bill. It's Bill we're talking about, man. What do you think,
True. He dressed up as a woman many times.
Lenore? Lenore.
No, forgot. Did we ever actually see who Lenore looked like?
I think she actually did appear one episode, but let me confirm. Unless you refer, watch me be a smart aleck and pick up the iguana named Lenore. Remember? It's like, oh, it's my iguana. I call it Lenore. Oh, yep. She does. She does make an appearance eventually, and yeah, she's skanky looking. Let me.
Didn't she leave him for like a rich
I think so. Let me check the King of the Hill wiki real quick.
guy that there's a wiki for that?
There is a wiki for it. Let's see. Uh. Oh wow. Huh. Let's see. Hold on, I'm reading some lore here. No, no. So how? Yeah, I need to know like what's the circumstances of the divorce. Yeah, I think she. Yeah, you know what? I think what it is. She ended up going to like a rich guy, and Bill, as what sits, and that sent Bill spiraling to his depression.
Uh, gotcha.
Yeah, until like seasons later, he's
God
like, "I'm
damn it.
all better," and then she comes back in the picture. It's like, "Oh no,
Curse this game. I'm playing Uno.
like Uno,
Yeah,
why not dos?"
because that's a Mexican knockoff.
Imagine, imagine if there was a sequel to Uno and it was called Dos.
No, it's just Uno 2.
No, it's Uno Dos.
Uno dos.
I will play the sequel. I will play the sequel to Uno. It'll be hard to top the original, but I'll play it.
It'll be hard to top the original.
Just like what's I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what series had like a very good strong opening and then every sequel just sucked so hard after that.
Mm,
Oh man, I'm trying to. Does Dragon Ball? Can I count Dragon Ball? Since like the original series was competently made to an extent, and then with Z and beyond, it just got further and further ridiculous and completely contrived.
yeah, yeah. You can kind of count that.
Oh, I got it. Wait, no, not Naruto. That's all. That's never been.
Oh,
That's
that
never.
sucks.
That's never been good.
I just gave someone 10 cards.
Well, that's what you get. What you get.
That's what he gets, apparently. Wow. Listen, guys, he's rooting for Hack is rooting for me right now. I gave someone 10 cards, and he's like, "That's what you get."
Yeah, because I support people. Un- unlike a certain person I know. I'm kidding. Actually, not you. I don't even know who I'm referring to. I'm referring to no one. Yes, no one
No
supports.
one and everyone.
No one, yet everyone supports me. Those 31 subscribers.
No.
Those 31 subscribers. Bots. I know they're all bots. They're bots that I made. All those people attending the episodes. It's actually me. I'm multitasking that good.
Oh
Oh man.
damn! I just gave this guy 5 cards.
You know something? You know what? I think we need to actually do a we. I just remembered.
Yeah.
We need to finish JoJo Part 5 just so we can say like we finished JoJo Part 5. I'm like I'm
Just
sh- like
kidding.
like I'm sure I'm pretty sure it's all good all around. And we can bypass our like indifference to Giorno. We still gotta finish it at least for like a so people are like, oh, where's the second JoJo stream? Oh, it's like it was like what episode 20 something, and the sequel came in episode 56, like 30 episodes later.
I even looked at it. I'm like, should I watch it? Nah. I'm just gonna rewatch Girls and Panzers,
Of course you did. Of course you
and
did.
it's so jarring. Like the first episode's so jarring. You're like, oh okay, high school girls, yeah, yeah, they're oh, okay, they're getting on a tank. Okay, there's high school girls on a tank. Okay, one's about to get shot with a giant missile from a tank. That's nice.
That's nice. It's fun seeing high school girls shoot each other.
And I always question it, like, how are they not being blown up? There's live ammunition. They stated in the show it's live ammunition.
Well,
It's live ammunition. So how the is this live ammunition penetrating through the armor?
and not killing them.
Not just that, and there's a higher potential that it hits the ammo rack inside. the tanks, then actually kills one of them. So most likely blow them up. Like that's the thing. It will most likely blow them up.
Well, you see, Jack. You see, the answer to your question is that those tanks and those girls aren't real.
But apparently, the main character of the show gets scarred to where she wants to avoid being in that type of environment because the last time she was in a tournament, she almost drowned to death.
That's what I call good television. I don't, I don't know. I don't know. I'm. It's that's the weirdest thing I found about anime. Sometimes you think you're watching something that's gonna be lighthearted and fun, and then all of a sudden, someone's about to get ripped, or someone slipped down the stairs and they stab themselves with their umbrella, or worser case, there was actually it was actually, you know what, I remember. There's a clip I saw, old anime,
Mm-hmm.
in which this girl life was so tragic it was funny. Like it was like comedically tragic. So let me second. I'm a second find it. Do you know what I'm referring to?
No. And also, hold on a second. Family is calling. Give me 1 second.
Uh,
Entertain the.
all right. Then. Let me go try to find that clip. Oh man, I've never seen it, but let's see. How am I gonna type it up? Mm, Girl, tragic back story. Um, no. Dang, this is gonna be hard to find. I mean, I don't know what anime it was. I don't know. Like, I know it's old. It definitely looked old, but I don't know the name. Don't know any of the characters in it. So, uh, tragic best story, funny. I don't know. Could that work? No, not that. What is it? What is? I know it's here. What is it? Oh my gosh, what I am so lost. Let's see. Um, no.
I'm back.
I still can't find. Still can't find it.
So, apparently, my dad called me because he wanted to see if I can try try out a mouse that he found. And I looked like from where I was looking at my room had bad lighting, so I couldn't. And I looked at him like that looked familiar. And turns out it was my old mouse that I threw away. It was not working anymore. I bought a new one because that one kept double clicking random.
Ah, I
So,
see.
and I told him like, why the hell did you dig it out of the trash? He's like, I didn't know you threw. Like I just saw a bag there, and I thought someone else threw their bag in there. It was like I told him, yeah, but that's just a bag that you saw that bag in my room plenty of time, and it was like one of the gift bags. It, it was like a gift bag that we had a long time ago. I already emptied out the gift bag, but I forgot to keep throwing it. It just kind of sat there for a while, so I have no idea how the hell he found my mouse.
Well, obviously he looked through your trash.
Yeah, he rummaged through the trash that was outside in the bin.
Exactly. There's no other possible explanation.
Yeah, I'm just like, why the hell did he look outside in the bin? Like he went to throw trash, but yeah, it's He's gonna throw it away anyways. I told him that didn't work anymore. That's why I bought it.
And I'm still trying to find this freaking clip. It's hard because I don't know the name of the show. I don't. I can only describe it as like what happens in it, but
Describe it again to me. Let's see if maybe you'll jog my memory.
okay, it's a schoolgirl. She's talking with her teacher, and the teacher
Mhm.
asks, what happened and what happened to you and your family. And she goes and describes like how all these bad things can happen to her family like one after the other. And it starts off and it is framed to be very sincere, but because the amount of bad things that literally were happening one after another in her family, it just becomes hilarious. And like it's that real dark humor too. And it looks like an old school anime, like something from the 90s.
I got.
I've not seen it many times like my Twitter feed, but I ain't gonna scroll all that to find it. Alright, let me try to do one more. Then after that, I'll just give up.
Oh, you do that? Let me give you would you rather's. So
Oh,
let's see.
lovely.
So after the last stream, we I forgot that I had this pack of this card game that I won in Dave and Buster's. And it was I think it was the time when you and I. So I won it during that time, and I just went to. I never opened, and I just saw what's inside the pack. I I love it. It's like the same, almost the same energy as Cards Against. So let's see. I have two stacks right here. Let's find out. Would you rather hunt and publicly kill baby seals for, or oh, remote control commands actually affect?
Um, Wait, what was the second one?
Remote control commands actually affect.
Remote control from commands actually affect me.
Yeah, so like the pause, rewind, play.
I see, I see. So either I'm killing innocent baby seals, or I lose autonomy.
Publicly kill baby seals.
Oh, okay, public. um, God dang it. Um,
I
ugh.
think I know which one will be the worst one in our case.
Okay. You know what? I lose autonomy there. At least I'll save the baby seals.
So that was actually probably the worst one you would have ever picked.
Well, for the remote control.
Yeah, because you know. So, uh, all our live streams are on YouTube. YouTube can be watched through a smart TV that has remote controls.
Oh, I see.
And imagine us in the middle of a live show and someone's like, you know what? I want to see what happened at the very beginning. Rewind to you.
Oh no.
Literally rewind to you on. And we're like stuck in the middle of a deep conversation. You instantly get rewinded back to the, hey, what's up, everyone? This is HAC.
Yeah, that feels like that remote control feels like it's someone's stand. It really does.
Also, we didn't even introduce ourselves. I just realized that.
Oh, we didn't. Oh, I thought we
No,
did. Oh, uh.
I feel like we did it. Let's rewind and see what happens.
Yeah, you're right. No, we didn't. We didn't do it. We just went into it because we started mid conversation.
Oh yeah.
Uh, 34 minutes late. I'm hack the pretty and stupid one.
I'm your. I'm not even. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. I'm the. It doesn't feel right, Jack.
AKA Pun Master Jack.
Also known as fun. Yeah. All right. Here's. Would you rather have chopsticks for all your fingers, or everyone knows everything about everything?
What was the first one?
Have chopsticks for all your fingers.
Or have people know everything about me?
E- Every.
Hmm. Um, Evat, chopsticks, we're fine.
Dang it! I'm never gonna know your fetishes. Your sick fetishes.
I don't think, I don't think that'd be something you would want to know anyways.
I could blackmail you, even though everyone will know.
Black movie.
Would that would be weird because as soon as you how would that work? As soon as let's say we did this before, like before the YouTube channel, and then we started the YouTube. How how does that random person all the way in Switzerland know everything about you already?
How does it work?
I bet
Um,
you there's a wiki, the hack wiki.
a hack wiki it appears and it's all confirmed for me, and every single thing on it is like confirmed, and it's constantly being updated as I live my life.
Oh, this one's a good one. Let's see. Would you rather be a sex slave for Jabba the Hutt
Good
or
lord.
change your name to Captain
You say Captain Abel?
Ass Face?
Oh, Captain.
I think I'll go with
I think the
the
choice.
captain.
Yeah, I'll go with the captain.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Captain, my captain. Oh, okay. Dang it. All right. I'll stop the search for now. I'm probably gonna have to ask Ghetto or Smack so they know the scene I'm talking about.
Ooh, oh God, oh God. Let's
What?
see. Would you rather have both of your parents as porn stars or
Oh god.
immediately call? Oh, it, oh. Immediately call your mom after every sexual encounter and describe it in graphic
Fuck.
detail.
God.
uh,
Tu cochino. Tu cochino. That's what you are.
no. Oh crap, they're both bad.
Which one's the lesser of two evils? That's the real question.
They're both bad. Oh
Uh,
no.
why do you make yourself do this? You know what? No. You know what? No. You know what? I'm gonna be a smart one. I put the third option. That being, I'm not gonna answer this question, and you
Okay, the
can't
third
force me to.
option is only be able.
What?
There you go.
And here, what?
That's your third option. Only be able to lie.
Fourth option.
All right, let's see. The Keebler elves have extremely loud orgies in your bedroom. There you go. You can't. No changes. No backsies.
All right. I don't answer the question. Boom. There.
No, you already answered it. You said option four.
No, I asked to give me option four. I didn't say I wanted option four.
No, no,
No, no, no, no, no, no.
no.
Nah,
Say it.
no. I don't have to answer you.
No, you have to.
Who says who?
Says me.
Okay, I choose not to answer your stupid question.
It
That's my
wasn't.
answer.
It wasn't. It wasn't the question.
A would you rather is a question.
Yeah, but the fourth option was it. You said no. I'll
I
have the
requested to
fourth.
hear the fourth answer option. That does not mean I chose to choose it.
No, you chose it.
No, I did not choose it. I chose to hear it, but I didn't choose to choose it.
No, no. Hearing it counts as choosing.
Oh, let's freaking freaking this guy's acting like a terrible DM right now.
I am a terrible DM.
Ah.
Level one. Everyone's walking down and out. Out of nowhere, Tarask appears. Roll initiatives.
I heard
And you died before
I,
you.
I heard Alaska and Tarasca. Which one did you
No,
say?
I said Tarask.
Parask?
Tarask. Think of
Turok?
no, Tarask.
Turok.
Think of a lizard monster thing.
So Turok.
It's literally able to eat worlds.
Turok.
So I just pinned a level 1 against Tarask. Have fun with
Like Turok.
it. Yep.
Do you know Turok?
Yeah, I know it. I just choose
Okay.
to ignore you.
Oh, oh, I see how it is. I can't ignore your question,
No, you didn't
but or
ignore it. You,
choose not to participate it. But
no, no, no,
I
no.
see, I
You
see, I see.
no, no, no. There's a difference from it to still participating and then choosing to evade it.
So now you read me back the page. We need a stenographer on the show.
We need uh we need our moderator here.
Well, too bad. She's like,
The moderator is not the moderator is not here for the chat. It's to moderate us.
exactly. It's like, oh, we found a moderator when we get even bigger. And it's like,
It's
oh,
a
okay,
weird one.
so we're gonna be so we're all right. So we do the chat. No, this is for us.
This one's a weird one. It's just the one of the options is fill your pants with gravy every morning.
That's it's,
Why?
my first thoughts went to that's very sticky.
Second of all, that's the only choice you're ever gonna choose because the second choice was the worst one.
Oh, but what was it?
Watch a drunk Sean Connery get freaky with your mother in front of you.
Hmm.
Hmm. I'm just picturing the gravy. Like do you get
I'm just
the
picturing.
handful or do you get?
I'm just picturing a drunk Sean Connery. Forget like you figured my mom part. Just a drunk Sean Connery.
I just like imagining. Do you get a ladle and then pour it in, or do you just get a handful and just like shove it in? And is it goopy gravy or is it that creamy gravy?
It's that white gravy.
Creamy, I see. Oh, that's gonna look wrong. Oh well. That's kind of cool. Would you rather cough and slash sneeze fire, or take on Colonel Sanders' identity as your own?
Wait, take on Colonel Sanders' identity as my own?
Yeah,
F it, why not? I get to hang out with Green Lantern at one point.
you're right. But I like the idea of coughing and sneezing.
You're coughing and sneezing.
Achoo! And he just turned it to one of your own fried chicken there.
Let's see. Looking up something real quick. Not I'm sorry, I'm typing something real quick.
Dang.
There we
That's
go. Alright.
that's
Boom, bada bing, boom. Actually. Okay, no, here's something. Here's something. So, I actually found I think I may have found a new comedian that I'm liking. And it's unfortunate that I'm only discovering him now because he's been going strong for at least for the past 2 years. Tell me, maybe you already seen him. Do you know? Have you seen Have you been recommended videos by a comedian by the name of Steve Trevino?
mm, I think I heard of it.
Well, well, I just saw him. I saw like recommend. I was like, oh, okay, I'll check it out. And I think the best part about it is number one. Like, and I'll send you some clips. Some of my personal favorite jokes is that number one, the fact of the matter is that he's at his best when he's talking about him and his wife. And it's pretty much most of his material, is about his family and whatnot, and how pretty much he loves slash hates his wife. and we're and we're talking like we're talking his Hispanic lady and his Hispanic husband. And like I said, in retrospect, it's about normal stuff, but we actually hear the comedy. I find it enjoying. I
Blue,
find it enjoying. Oh, hello, Blue.
you
Hello.
missed the great "Would you rather" scene.
No, you didn't miss anything. He did not miss anything. But I would personally check him out, especially since he's more of a smaller comedian. He has great potential, and also I always like to support another Hispanic comedian.
Wait, is this bad? I don't know if this is bad. All right, the first option bad, I guess, if you have the like very dark inner. Says your inner thoughts are now announced through a loudspeaker. But the second one, I don't know what. Oh. Eat an entire tub of Pillsbury creamy buttercream frosting every morning. Oh,
I see.
oh,
So either I share my unfiltered thoughts, or get diabetes.
oh, that's gonna be a killer on your.
Let's see. You know what? You know what? Unfiltered thoughts. Cause when I'm canceled, I'll be like, all right, screw all of you. Cause that's my real thoughts.
I can't afford to be canceled, Hack.
Well, no, you'll be fine. It will just be the Jack show from now on.
I choose not that, says Blue.
All right, Blue. Then that means you have to
So
you
the
have to
inner
share
thoughts.
you have to share your deepest thoughts. I know what you did. I know what you did to that Subway employee. Don't lie.
I know what you did with that drunk Sean Connor.
Yeah, you should ask your mother last night.
That's. I don't know how you could be friends with that, but okay.
Oh, what?
Oh, that's gonna be hard.
What?
Would you rather maintain five different families while keeping them all secret from one, or
Oh,
lock yourself in a porta potty with your least favorite person?
so
The first
either
one is just really difficult
so
to do.
manage five families or lock yourself in a porter potty with your least favorite person. Hmm.
Until you're friends.
Until you're free. Oh, is that it? Is that it?
Yeah, that's the caveat.
That's the
You're locked in there until you recover.
about to be an episode of My Little Pony in that porta potty. I tell you what. Uh oh, hold on, Jack. Blue just shared something confidential. She says, "Okay, my deepest thoughts. I loved Twilight in middle school." Blue?
Monster.
No, 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 no. Blue, we understand. We were all at one point. All of us were teenage girls. I completely understand,
Yep,
especially Jack.
hack especially hack. Look at his long.
Well, you can't look at me because as far as you're concerned, not you, Jack, but as far as everyone else is concerned, I've only given descriptions of what I look like. They don't know what I actually look like. Not yet,
We
at
we
least.
said you look Samoan, and you. I mean,
I look many
I mean,
things. I look Mexican, Samoan, and Native American. Because
he has long hair. Everyone, it's long flowing hair all the way down to his feet.
okay, no, 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 it's not that long. It's not that long. I'm not freaking Rapunzel over here
Least fave person, I'd win
with that.
that fight.
Blue is about to.
It's not a fight. You're gonna be locked in there until you're friends.
I guess imagine Blue, like she, whoever the person is, grabs him or her by the collar, and he goes, "We're gonna be friends, or we're stuck here with me." It's like, "What's your favorite color?" My, go, contrary to my name, mine's indigo.
Oh God. Oh God. I just saw the other one. The next. We already heard about this one. Would you rather wear a slutty French maid
Oh, this.
costume whenever you leave, or shove a spider monkey? I would go with the French maid.
What
I
was?
would kill it.
What was? Wait, you'll kill something, all right. What was the second option? I heard spider monkey.
Yeah, shove a spider monkey up your bum.
Ah, I see. Ah, the opium technique. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yes.
Um, you know what? You know what? This question is. You know what? This question is better answered by a girl. Blue, what would you do?
Okay, I see. Careful there, Blue. Hack's trying to hit on you.
Stupid. Stupid. You're stupid. No, because then she'll be forced to accept that spider monkey into her bum. Oh, oh, never mind.
Oh, oh,
French
I
maid,
told,
easy,
I
easy.
told you.
She got confidence. She got
Okay, so Blue,
confidence.
you answered for Hack, so Hack has to wear that French maid.
God dang it. Well,
Thank you.
I better start losing weight now. I gotta fit into that corset some in one way.
Live your anime fan
Service dreams.
service dream.
You know what? Funny story about that. Funny story. So while I was in Japan, I was in Akihabara, and
Yep.
I actually did get, like, as I was walking by the town, I actually did get approached by a maid to
Hmm.
to um to come inside their maid cafe, and accepted it, and they also gave me tissue paper, as is the custom in Nippon,
Wait, why?
to clean yourself.
Why tissue paper?
Be, um, you use your imagination. Any case, and I get the
Oh,
card. I know where it is, and for a good 5 minutes, I was debating with myself, should I even go? Now, keep in mind, I wasn't with it was just me. I wasn't with the group, so it's not like I can easily be like, "Oh, let's do this," be funny, So it's just me by myself. Which, funny enough, I wasn't supposed to be by myself, but screw the rules. I'm in a different country. So I pondered and pondered. Let 5 minutes go, and I then asked myself, I could experience the maid cafe and try to get by with my horrendously bad Japanese. Then I also think back, but I want some dignity, and also it will just feel weird for a girl in that in an outfit like that to do the her little performance, because I would be more uncomfortable than the employees there. So I'm like, you know what? I'll give this to someone else who would enjoy it, and I did, and they ended up going. They had a time of their lives, and me, I just left my dignity. So I almost did it, but it was either shame or I pride, maybe a little bit of both. That I was like, nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
you should have done
Hmm.
to like really get people's to stare at you like you're a monster. Apparently, just buy an apple, take a bite out of it. That's it.
Wait, what?
Yep. Buy an apple and take a bite.
Take a bite out of it, and that's how you what?
Have people stare at you like you're a monster. You're just crazy. That's the thing. Apparently, in Japan, you don't just take a bite out of. You have to cut it up into little slices, and then, or at least that's like the custom. And if you just take a bite out of an apple, they just
So these, what am I freaking part of the Israelite army gonna ransack what's that place? Oh, well, dang it, I just remembered it too. Help me, Jack. What was the name of the city that the Israelites marched around for 7 days while blowing their trumpets? No, 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 wait.
Jer-
No, wait. That's something else. Never mind. No, no. Is it? No, this is a different one. Never mind. I'm confusing too. So the 300 soldiers, and like they started off with like thousands, but God said, "Have your men drink the water, and those who don't drink their waters like dogs, they get to go home," or something like that.
no idea.
I'm trying to remember. Oh well, not important. The important thing is why I remember that.
Jericho, apparently, from what Blue says in the question mark.
Oh yes, yes, it was Jericho, that city, but I was confusing it with another event, which was I believe after Jericho. So with the 300 Israelites, it's like Israel's own little 300. Any case, but
but,
what was I talking
but
about?
yeah, that's taking a bite out of an apple and makes you look weird.
You know what? So be it. Here's another fun story. When I was in Japan, I don't know if you know about this, Jack. Do you know how there's a section in the railways? There's actually a section only for mothers and their kids, or more specifically, parents and their kids.
It's actually very nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's very good. And I accidentally went into those.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and I get on there. I didn't sit down, but I noticed like because the actually like interior decoration of that little part of the train was different from the others. I'm like, why does it look so different? And of course, I couldn't read any of the Japanese, but I saw that I saw like a symbol of a pregnant woman and mother and child, and I looked around and I was like, oh, mother, kid, father, kid. I was like, oh, God dang. I was like, oh crap. Luckily, you can move to different trains while it's moving. So I was like, maybe just go to the next one. And ooh, I'm just glad I didn't sit down on that because that would have been really embarrassing. This freaking foreigner going to the family section,
I'm pretty sure they would understand though.
or they'll
Like,
or under their breath they'll just say, "Baka Gaijin." Or they probably didn't care unless I was like at being an actual threat. Because I think I actually saw like a normal Japanese citizen. Like he was a guy. He had no kid with him. He just entered in and was just sitting like it's nothing. So I'm like, but I don't see a kid. Are you your dad? And everyone was like cool with it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not Japanese. I'm gonna follow the rules. I don't care. I
no,
don't
it's just
care
like
to know about that.
it's like something dark. I'm a widow.
Widower.
Oh, so here's this one. This was at least to me. Live in the Jurassic period, or things randomly explode when you touch. So live in the Jurassic period, or have a
Or everything I touch explodes.
yeah.
If I touch my body, do I explode?
No.
Oh. Let's see. What I feel like that's some sort of mutant power.
I
Uh,
feel it's more like a stand.
nah, it's a mutant power because it does something cool, but at the detriment of everything about your life, and a
Well, it
little.
says random. You know, it says randomly. I just kind of like to think you're in a very dire situation and you grab like the most mundane thing, like a pencil, and then you throw it like as if it's gonna be a grenade. But since it's a random time, it doesn't blow up when you're being chased by the cops. until like 10 minutes later when everyone was gone.
Oh, one of the. I really.
Because it says randomly, so I would suspect it to
If it
not.
is going to the Jurassic period, I'm gonna either situation I'm gonna die. Jurassic period there.
I
Uh,
don't know. Maybe the
no,
well, you
because
have a lot of bug meat.
no. What happened is if I go to the Jurassic period, the atmosphere of that era will kill me before I even see a dinosaur.
I thought the oxygen would help since it's a lot of oxygen.
I thought there was too much oxygen at that point.
I don't think you would die from too much oxygen.
Tell that to the creatures on that. Well, actually, was it Jurassic period that had like way too much? Hold on. This
Jurassic
is
period, it'll
Jurassic
be like arc.
Jurassic.
Blue says, "I'll take all the dinos and give them stupid names like Todd." I didn't know you could name your dinosaur. My trusty steed, Todd, the T.
Reading about the Jurassic period. Okay, so oxygen. That wasn't oxygen I was thinking about. It was carbon dioxide. So I'll probably die just the amount of CO2 in the air.
I thought there was not. I thought there was like. A, let me see.
Now Jazz gonna go research.
Like I could have sworn that there was more, more oxygen during that time. Until I thought like at this point in time was the lowest amount of oxygen.
No. There was more CO2 during that part of that during that period. But and that's why a lot of the plants and animals got so big was because of the carbon of that time. And of course, with all that carbon being sucked up, and especially with the plants, as when they were humongous, they released a lot of oxygen to kind of level things out over millions of years.
Interesting.
The more you know, the more you know. And also I agree with and also I agree with Blue. If I had a dinosaur, I will name him Squirrel.
Would you rather watch every video on porn or enter the Hunger Games with everyone in this, which is I guess you and me and Blue?
He has a tracker. So watch it. So watch.
Well, she's
Well,
watching.
I know. But if I pick the first option, it's never ending because there's always being something uploaded to the hub.
Well, you'll die before you watch.
And if I join the Hunger Games, um, I might die, but at least I'll get to.
Are you saying that Blue is not capable of helping us? Because
Oh,
I will surely die. You will
oh.
surely die.
Maybe Blue will surely die. Let's.
No, maybe Blue is the key to our survival.
You know who knows? Who knows? We don't really know her. For all we know, she could be the real life Lara Croft, and then she'll just kill both of us
No,
and look stylish doing it.
do a flip, do a flip while it doing it. Oh.
If on a chat boosted Hunger Games, I'd win. Oh, you know what, Hunger Games because I'm not. I mean, let's think logistics
Why?
here. If I chose the hub, number one, I'm not. They're all gonna be the same thing. To do the same and realistically, I'm not gonna be on all the time. If you catch my drift, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm just watching two people have sex, and I am not in the mood. It's not like I can watch a story. It's not like I
Now,
can exit out. It's gonna be keep playing. So you know what?
oh, here's the
I get to
thing.
do something with the Hunger Games, even if it means
I-
a shorter life.
If you were forced, would you go by categories? Like, would you start with a category, or would you start by what you like?
It makes no difference. I could, I could have, it makes no difference. I could put in all the stuff that pleases me, that
Well,
pleases me.
I know, but like, what would you think would make it seem less, will be painless for you,
Uh,
or at least like
all
less
right, you know what? To make it less painless for
yeah.
me, it has to be prawn, but they need to have a plot.
Okay, so you're going with the category of, I guess I would say the plot ones, and then go to random,
Like
I
just
guess.
if I'm not in a mood, just give me a story. Who knows? I might find something decent. I'll be like, oh
Give me a
no.
give me a story. Oh no, how are you cheating on just watch the like Guadalupe Portage.
Exactly. We watch a bunch of Mexican soap operas, but with more eroticism and uglier women. Hmm. If I had to
That too.
choose, and like gun to my head, if I had to choose, I'll at least do that. Because at the very least, I'll at least have something, like something instead of just strangers filming themselves pleasing their partners. It's like there's no story there. Where's the rise? There's no rise in action. Where's the exposition? Who are these people? Give me something.
Where is the exposition? I need my story. God dang it!
I'm sure I know what the and all and as well all the climaxes are predictable.
What kind of card is this? Like, this is so random. Would you rather a talking zit on your face and yep, it's racist, or sleep in a bucket? But what's with that first card? Like, why? Yep, you guessed it. It's racist.
Wait, what?
It says the first card was there's a talking zit on your face, and yep, it's
Oh, so the Z is racist.
but like, oh wait, which one? What was the show that did that?
Or like how?
There was there was a show that did something with like a talking zit, very offensive. It almost ruined the character's life.
I feel like that's honestly I feel like that's something from a lot of show like at least from my point a lot of cartoon shows. I feel like that's a
Yeah, it
plot point
was
in
a
a lot of cartoon
cartoon
shows.
show. It was a cartoon show. I think it had to be a cartoon. I remember it being a Cartoon Network.
Billy and it sounds like something that happened in Billy and Mandy.
Sounds like it could have happened also in like, yeah, maybe, or maybe in the Fairly Odd Parents,
No, I mean it could be, but
because
no.
there was that Boyle that was able to from one of the characters. Hmm.
Jimmy Neutron?
No, no, that's Nickelodeon. I don't think
Yeah, but
Jimmy Neutron had.
wait, but you said Freddy Odd Parents. Freddy Odd Parents is.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Hold on. Blue says, I mean, it didn't specify the size of the bucket, so you could add some pillows, make it nice and cozy. Blue, let me give you some advice. Let me give you some advice, straight from the source. Never, and I mean never, trust anything that's in a bucket.
That is, you're right. You're right.
People put a lot of things in buckets. It could be the cleanest bucket, but something had to fill it at one point, and that
Ooh,
is not worth the risk.
this is a big difference. All right.
And also, buckets are used in horror movies to show that nasty stuff are inside. Consider that.
So
You may
this
you
one.
may continue.
Would you rather have your height fluctuate by 3 feet every, or, or adopt and raise a coffee mug as your child? Two stupid things. Which one do you choose?
Forget the height. Blue says okay.
I would adopt.
Hold on,
I would have.
Blue says okay. That's very cryptic advice, but I'll take your word up for it. You'll thank me later. You'll thank me later.
I'll go for the adopt and raise a coffee because
Well, don't drop it now.
I mean, there's nothing in it, and it's pretty. Take care of a coffee mug. If your height fluctuates 3 feet every, uh, at, at one point you could have a bad streak of either losing 3 feet every day or gaining 3 feet every day.
And that is a price I'm willing to pay because because I have butterfingers, and if I had that coffee mug, I would be committing. Uh, what's it called to kill a kid? What's it called again? Paternicide.
No, because patricide is killing a parent.
You're right. What's the killing of kids? I need to know.
Murder.
Well, yes, it's murder, but let's big. It's a name for it. Blue says my coffee mug already has a name, so I'm halfway there already. You sure, Blue? You sure?
That's the spirit.
Well, I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be nice next to your pet rock.
I love this card.
Oh boy, here we go.
It was funny.
Here we go.
Would you rather have the elderly people seek you out in order to die in front of you, or eat a Cessna's 172 plane, four-seater, peace?
So my choice is see old people die in front of me or eat a plane.
I, I just love that card. Elderly people seek you out in order to die in front of you. You'll be like the walking mecca for.
God dang. Ah, looks like I guessed right. Blue does have a pet rock. His name is Gerald. How did I know Blue? Eh. Um. You know what? It was. I merely pay attention, and by
You have the
that.
camera in, in your house right now. It's that.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I have a camera into this person's house who I only know through a username.
Hey, it's easy to be able to track people by just their username.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but that's too much effort. Rather, I would say
Not that much effort.
no, I knew about Gerald because I have him with me right now. A good igneous rock.
Blue Run. He's in your house.
It's a good igneous rock, and if I apply a lot of pressure to it, I'll make it a nice sedimentary rock.
He's trying to murder.
No, I'm not trying to murder the rock. I'm trying to make it lose weight.
You're forcing a change. That's bad. Cancel hack. It's now the JAC.
Where's justice for Gerald?
Justice for.
You know, hold on. Here we go. Put in the chat. Hashtag justice for Gerald. There we go. It's in the chat now. Justice for Gerald.
Ooh, this is a fun name. The Dalai Lama gives you life advice while giving you while while you give him an erotic sponge.
Ah,
That's just a that's a weird one.
well,
You know what's weird about this whole podcast right now?
what's so weird about this whole podcast?
It sounds like we're drunk, but we're really not.
What are you talking about? I'm not. Wait, hold on a second. I'm not drunk.
So we know you have a a, a mini bar in your area. Yeah.
Not
Calm down.
it's not my mini bar. Not mine. And also, hey Smaxo, welcome to the chat. Hey Smaxo.
Gerald.
Gerald, no! Gerald,
Gerald,
yes! Oh, man.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
I would say the second. Uh, would would you rather relive middle school or kill a new animal every night and sleep in its
Relive middle school, or kill an animal and live in its what?
sleep in its
Oh, sleep in its corpse.
yep carcass?
Uh, like say middle. You know what? Middle school wasn't that bad for me. Yeah, I was really middle school.
It's
Now if you said high
just a
school, then I'll.
cringy. Oh, okay, I
Now
see.
if it was high school, then I would choose the carcass.
I see.
And Blue's gonna be
Yeah,
right back. She's gonna make sure Gerald's okay.
it makes no sense. I'm gonna skip
Oh,
that.
that's right. Smaxo, since you're in the chat, uh, help me out with something. I was trying to show Jack a clip from an anime show. It was about like this schoolgirl talking to her teacher, and how she's talking about all the horrible things that happened in her family. But the way it's done and how like insane it is, it's actually very comedic. Even though it's like it's supposed to be very tragic. Do you know XXO? Do you know what I'm referring to? Because I know I've seen it on my Twitter timeline a few times, and I never bothered like to save it. I need to because I find it freaking hilarious. So please, XXO, if you can, like, help me out here. All right, you got another? Would you rather or no?
Yeah, I do. All right, so let's see. Uh, this one's a simple. Would you rather only tell the truth? You know everyone's future, and it's not looking good.
So always tell the truth, but know everyone's
Or,
inedible future.
or yeah, no, only tell the truth, or
Hmm. As noble it is to tell the truth, sometimes you don't want to. Sometimes you don't want to speak honestly. So what you did last night? Oh, I killed two hookers.
so
Hmm.
it'll be like 10 years later. You're finally, honey, does this make me look fat? Dang it.
You're,
Yes.
or in that case, you know what? I will see everyone's eventual demise. It's fine. I'll probably get used to it.
Ooh. Ooh, dang.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get to know what happens to you, and you'll never know, and I'll tell you, hey, I know what's gonna happen, and I'll never tell you what happens.
What wouldn't really care. But I was talking about this next set of cards. This one's a would you rather have Mike Tyson is going on a Rambo style manhunt for you,
Oh, good
or,
lord.
or walk across the U.S. in a vicious hurricane of meatballs. That's a lot of meatballs.
And getting punched by Mike Tyson is something I don't want to experience. He could he could literally just do a one punch man on me. Or Hurricane of Meatballs. That's a. Oh man, excuse me
I'm
for a
pretty
second.
sure. I'm like, would you be in the eye of the storm, where everything's fine, or will you be swirling around in that vicious hurricane of meatballs? That's
Um, you know what? I changed my answer. I will be hunted down by Mike Tyson, and here's the reason why. Okay, here's the reason why. So
why.
right now, let me look it up. Let me look it up real quick. Right now, Mike Tyson is currently 53 years old. Now, as much as he can be as grape shit as he can be, no 53-year-old man, especially one whose only real training is just boxing. I mean, boxing is a good training and all, but doesn't really help you for long distance runs. And as far as I know, it's not like he had any military training. So he could try to run for me, but he's too low, so eventually his knee is gonna lock up, and then he won't be able to run, and I'll be able to get with him as far as I can. He wouldn't want to know where I am. All I have to do, honestly, is just avoid social media, and that'll be it. And boom. So
I
there you
thought you
go.
would have been like, he may have boxing experience, but does he have experience against the gun?
Well, actually, I didn't consider that he actually might have a gun too.
That too. We haven't considered him having a gun too.
Yeah, and the
I mean, it
thing
is random.
and the thing specifically said a Rambo rampage. So if so, he's mostly gonna have a gun, and he's gonna be willing to get down and dirty. Hmm.
I like the way they phrased this one. Just we're gonna skip it, but just the phrase, post a free hand jobs listing on Craigslist and oblige whoever responds. Just the phrasing of it. I like it, but we're gonna skip this one.
Good, good. Something tells me the other option wasn't as good.
Uh, the other option was always make the wrong. Wait. Does this mean if you picked on the wrong decision card, would it make the the the, the hand job? Because you're picking the wrong decision.
You know, what'd be even funnier. What'd be funnier?
What?
What if you do that, but you ended up not, but it didn't allow you to choose that option. So making it seem that choosing the hand job option was actually the best option. It's like just imagine that. But hey, wait, no, what, no, never mind, never mind. I thought I had a scenario, but no, it doesn't make any sense.
Except because I don't listen to or watch. Ooh,
What?
okay. This kind of defeats the purpose of our and would you rather live uh uh have live webcams on you 24/7
Oh, good lord.
or compete with grizzly bears to catch salmon for all your meals?
Oh, fuck. So let's see. Either deal with grizzly bears, or essentially be live for 24/7. You know what? You know what? The live part. Because you know why? Because eventually I'm going to do something that's going to be not safe for even regular internet, and boom, there's no one to see no one to see my live feed.
Everyone in the dark web, which is the
Uh,
most dangerous.
so let's see. Deal with people in the dark web, or deal with a grizzly bear. Can I just wait till it's done fishing, or do I have to like fish while it's fishing?
It says compete
Oh, I gotta.
with the grizzly bear, so I'm assuming
Oh man.
here's what I would do. I would compete with the grizzly bear. Just it's gonna catch one. Once when it catches one, that's my chance to catch one myself because he's gonna be too busy with the one he caught.
You know what? Fair point. And it's not like I have to be next to the bear. I could be like a few feet, and we're like, you stay there, and I'll be over here. We'll be cool. We cool? Yeah, we cool.
Because being live on the webcam, I mean, the only thing can I choose where it's gonna be broadcasted? If I could, I want it to be on
YouTube Kids,
Twitch.
so I can be get out early.
YouTube Kids, like make it on Twitch or some. No, yeah, make it on Twitch just so I can get donations. Like every random, just like, hi everyone, but this is a sponsor, not sponsored by G Fuel.
Yeah, actually, you know what? In reality, if you do the live stream one, it's not everything you're gonna do is gonna be entertaining. So eventually, people are gonna go away because you're doing a mundane part of your life.
Yeah, but there are people that are into voyeurism.
True, true, but it's not like you're ever gonna meet them. Hopefully,
True. You have your own fan base.
there'll be the special fans who like it when I go to the toilet or when I go to sleep,
Oh,
or
they're both horrible.
or or better yet, when I'm eating food.
This one's a this one's very bad.
Here we go.
All right. Would you rather professionally scam old people out of their retirement,
No, I can't do that. No, I cannot do that. What's the other
or
option?
you're the goalkeeper who blows the game losing? Wait, you're the goalkeeper who blows the game losing save for England in the.
That one, because I don't care about soccer.
Yeah, but
That's
then you're hated. Yeah, I would do that one because I'm only gonna be hated in England.
Yeah, I'll be hated. I'll be hated in England, and I'll be like, "Screw you guys! I'm going back to America."
But that first one, Jesus Christ,
Yeah, that one's.
that is the worst one.
There's nothing fun about that one, man. There's nothing
That,
fun.
that one's bad. That one's bad. That's someone's living right there. Actually having to do that.
Yeah, yep. And they call us every day on the phone saying, telling us that you need to check on your that your warranty on your vehicle is about to end soon. Would you like to renew?
My favorite one was the this one guy called me on the landline when we used to have. And they said, uh, um, we have discovered a security problem breach in your Asus laptop. Back then, I had like an Asus, and they're like, I'm like, which one? Whichever one. Like, no, yeah, you had to tell me which. It's like, you can solve it with either. And then like I quickly switched it to like, but here's the problem. Let me transfer you to to the people that deal with me, and that's where I hung up because this guy, he's either stupid or he was really trying to see if I was keep going with this. You have a security breach on this or oh okay, but I have a Mac. Let's talk about let me transfer you to the security breach for the Apple scenario. Yep, that's totally how it's gonna work.
Yep. Hello, sir. You have a security breach on your Linux. Oh man.
I like this one. Would you rather drive a monster truck through they were all old anyways, or your mom is flying a drone that follows you everywhere, full video in.
What's with this like live camera feed on everyone all the time?
Maybe they're into voyeurism. Maybe the people that made this card game are into voyeurism.
I would not be surprised. Um, Epic monster truck because I won't feel it.
You won't feel. You won't feel the
Nope.
bones.
Cause I'll be too high and I'll be like, oh man, this is a rough terrain I'm going through.
Man, there sure is a lot of speed bumps.
Yep. Better take my time and go slow. Don't want to drag it out.
Oh no. These are both bad. Assemble an entire warehouse of IKEA furniture. Or explain every app on your phone to a 100-year-old lady. Actually,
You know what?
I'll do the app.
Same here, cause you know why? You don't have to go into detail. Just say this box makes you lets you watch movies. This box lets you send people messages. This box changes stuff about your phone. Stuff like
Jesus
that. Just use
Christ,
it
this
like
one's a big one.
your simplest explanations.
they had to change the font. Like they had to change the font for this one, like the font because there's. And I'm gonna read it. I don't even know what. So let's see. Would you rather? Let me say the second option because would you rather? You're a kindergarten teacher, but all your students have knives. Or here comes the big one. You collect dolls. One day they all, but there's a catch. They're being controlled by Russia. There are now live dolls that are holding you captive. Your family thinks you're dead. You're fired from your job. They torture you. They try to extract information on the United States nuclear program. The Russian dolls spy. The Russian spy
Oh my god.
dolls take your life, and you die on there.
That sounds like a better Chucky movie than the recent Chucky movie. I can tell you that for free.
You gotta, you gotta add that emotion to it to make this one funny. Hmm.
They're, you know what? The dolls, cause they're dolls.
I I would do the doll. Well, it says you die on the floor, so eventually you either die or have the or be careful of you either die by dolls or die by children that potentially might stab themselves and while tripping over.
The dolls, because then there's less likely for children to get hurt. So there you go.
Every time you sit down to oh, that's terrible. Every time, would you rather every time you sit down, two fat guys sit on either?
How fat we're talking? Like we're talking us fat, or we're talking bigger?
I would, since we're already chubby as it is, let's make a rule that it's
Bigger?
bigger. It'll be like
That's a big guy.
we're let's see, we're
Where are we in the
on
fluffy scale?
on the fluffy scale.
We're definitely not. Damn! No, we're not that.
We're not fluffy
We're
either.
not fluffy. We're just fat.
We're husky.
Hu- Is it husky at the? Then
Yeah,
what's? Wait, hold on. You sure?
I thought there wasn't there fat.
Hold on. This is important information. We must know.
We must go back to the fluffy. I'm gonna type in the fluffy scales.
Here we go. Thank you, Yahoo Answers. Okay, here it is. So the first one is big.
Hmm.
The second one is
Healthy.
healthy.
Yeah,
Okay.
healthy.
Third one is husky.
Hmm.
Fourth one is fluffy. Fifth one is damn. Sixth one is oh hell no. You remember the seventh one, right? Freaking whale. Okay, so let's do some areas of like
Let's
we
make
take
it.
out. So obviously and we're not hell no, we're not damn, we're definitely not fluffy. So
Uh, either healthy or husky. Maybe possibly just or either just big.
you know what? I'll pick healthy because because blood wise all the inner parts I'm healthy. It's just I just have a lot of fat on me, but like I don't have like. Well, you know what? No, I lied. You know what? I lied. No, I have a condition. I'm just big. I am muy grande. Ay, ay,
Yeah,
ay, ay, ay.
I'm
Hold on. Hold on. What about you, Smaxo? What level of fatness are you in? If it applies to you.
so let's make
I am half
this.
sincere with that question. Only half sincere.
Let's see. With the every time you sit down with two bad guys, I would make them just bad. Let's go with the Let's do. Oh hell no.
Oh hell no, no. If I have to sit and they're gonna sit with me, I'll only have one chair and they sit on the floor.
No, you're you're in the. The second option was be a slug.
Be a slug.
Just a straight up.
You know what? Smaxo, you're sort of fat. No, you gotta use the six. You gotta use the six levels of fatness. All right. Sort of fat is not an option. You're either big. You're the from the starting from the thinnest. Big, healthy, husky, fluffy. Damn. Hell no. Or to give you an idea, fluffy, which is the fourth level, is like you're over 300. You're over 300 pounds, but you can still do stuff. You just have a wide waist. And big means you just gotta cut down. And big, the lowest one, it means you gotta cut down on your carbon intake, but you're still relatively fine.
The difference between damn and all hell no. It, well, so let's say
Oh,
you're
oh,
the
he's answered.
guy
Hold on, he's answered. He says he's healthy. Okay,
healthy.
there you go.
Uh,
Now I need to ask Ghetto Machine that question. You know what? I'm gonna go with it right now. Let me.
Oh damn! This is
I'm gonna tweet at him right now.
this is the first one, and I don't care about the second one. Here's the you're deeply in debt to mobsters who use lightsabers.
now, now, obviously, one would think real lightsabers, but I'm thinking that they have like the toy lightsaber.
No,
Oh my god!
it's a toy lightsabers, so it's like it's the real deal. Somehow they got it. Hmm. How bad would it be? And how funny would it look?
Extremely funny. It'll
Now,
be
does this imply that they're also force users? No, because anyone can use a lightsaber as long as they have it. Grievous used it, and he doesn't have the.
well. Actually, what's the second option? So mobs. So have dead to monsters with lightsabers. What's the second one?
No more bathing.
Ah, that's no.
See, I told you it was boring.
Oh yeah. Then you know what? The monsters, because at the very least, lightsaber deaths are pretty quick, and depending on which movie, their strength is very inconsistent.
Hey, Fat Tony, show him what you could do.
Hey Tony, get up with your lightsaber, will ya? Huh? You mook. That's what you are, mook.
Why? Why this? Have Bruce Willis as a pet,
No,
or the world is about to end and you can't tell anyone.
I mean you pretty much God in that situation. So,
True.
but I was about to say Bruce, Wi- Bruce Willis as a pet. Nah, man.
Oh,
Even any if he is, does look like a naked mole rat right now at his age.
this card, no. Text your friends every time you masturbate.
Oh God, no, no. I never saw people. It was like ding ding ding, ding. And they're like, oh
well,
wow.
well, like you don't text them like that you're masturbating, but you text them while you're doing it.
Oh wait,
So the
oh
person doesn't know. I mean, the only one that will ever know is the one that heard you choose a card, I guess. But no one will know you're doing that while you're masturbating.
hmm. What's the
That or live in a hamster ball. You know, I would rather live in a hamster ball because like it, if you're doing the deed, it really puts you off if something if someone texts you, especially if it's someone you hate.
Wait, but that hatred might turn you on though.
Ah, yes, angry.
I mean, hate boner is a word for hate word is a thing for a reason.
I guess. Oh no! Oh no!
What is it,
Card
What is it, Joseph?
get mauled by Care Bears. Just that card. I don't care about the other one.
Get mauled by Care Bears. Well, they're I guess they're the anti Care Bears, aren't they? I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of lost in my Care Bears lore. Oh no, there was like the negative bears or something. Like like the Care Bears, they have their Ultraman, not that Ultraman, the other Ultraman, the bad one.
Anytime anyone sneezes, they must do it in your.
Wait, anytime anyone sees this, they must do it in their what?
They must do it in your face.
Wow, that feels very biblical nowadays, huh? Doesn't it? Feels very biblical now, doesn't it? What's the second option?
The second one was wear full scuba gear whenever you leave the house.
You know, it's freaking scuba. Because at the very least, ain't getting any sickness, whether it's a sea virus or not. I don't want any sickness on me.
It was
Eh.
very. Would you? The first one, just only that one. Would you rather be hunted like an antelope by a bunch of wealthy colonial English, or never leave your house again?
Hmm. I'm not that much of a neat that I would not leave my house. I do want to get out. But do I want to be hunted and become the world's most dangerous game?
Well, I do say,
Well, I do say.
yeah,
Hmm.
he's here. Just hear bloodhounds going after you.
My word! What a devilish creature we found here.
It's just pretty much Jumanji.
Let's see. What was option two again? Oh, sorry, the coughing, the coughing.
Oh, that was never leave your house.
Oh, that's right. No, never leave that. You're right. Never leave the house. F it. I'm becoming a neat. Come on, and Jack smacks. You're joining me. We're all becoming neats as of today. We're never leaving the house. So you better learn how to cook and plant your own food. Oh, and lastly, each of us has a room where we get to do anything within it, but we don't. But neither of us enter our room. It's our private space. You
Thank
catch?
God we have.
Oh, and no girls allowed.
Nah. There's gonna be an exception.
Nope, no girls allowed.
No, you're out of the house. You're going to.
uh, ghetto enters the chat saying "Neat Dom." Is the one true path. One day it
Ooh.
will. That's right. That's right. That's right, ghetto. Nothing says the bond of four straight men living together, seeing each other every day basis, and yeah. There's nothing more straight than that.
See about this one. Let's see how good of a friend you are.
Oh, good lord.
Would you rather pick five of your friends to sell it or bathe every morning with
Okay, repeat that. What was the first one again?
pick five of your friends to sell into sleep?
Oh crap! To sell into slavery. It was the other
or
one.
or bathe every morning with a fire hose.
God damn fire rules. God dang. Um, you know what? The fire hose because I gotta think logistics here. I gotta think logistics. Like guys, I'm sorry to say this, but we would be terrible slaves. I mean, I mean, I mean, do you have any labor skills like legit labor skills?
Type,
There you go.
there's different types of slaves.
No, you think you think we're gonna be house slaves? Heck no. We're gonna be out in the fields,
Pretty sure someone's
singing all the
gonna make me into a
songs.
sex slave. Pretty sure someone's gonna make me into a sex.
No, 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 no,
I
no,
have
no.
the charisma to it, but I. But I'm glad you did not sell me off.
I'm just thinking logistics here. We all be terrible slaves, regardless of what type of slave we sold into. We got a lot of maintenance we gotta do first before we can be usable.
Pretty good as certain types.
Jack can be submissive on command.
Who said I was gonna be submissive?
Ghetto says. Ghetto says thank you for not selling us into slavery. Hey, hey, man. Hey, I gotta, you gotta keep my word.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, oh no.
All right. So it's either you're a billionaire, but you projectile vomit every time you, or recreate human society post-apocalypse with only the people in.
Okay, so first one, I'm a billionaire and I vomit. I do projectile vomit every time I what?
Spend money.
Okay, and the next one, I rebuild humanity, and what was the last part?
Only with these people. Only with the people in.
Only with the people in front of us.
Only the people in this group.
Only this people. uh, God, God dang it. Blue did say she doesn't mind wearing the fresh. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
No, no, no. No,
oh!
no. I think no, that's too much. I can't make that funny.
You gotta tweet in the apology right now for even thinking about that.
All right. Oh no. I got it. Okay.
You have to apologize.
No. Sorry,
You
I
have to
can't.
apologize. You're gonna have to apologize. Say you're sorry to the whole stream right now.
No, I gotta make a new stream. I gotta make an apology stream for Blue. Blue, I am sorry. Blue, I am sorry for being sensitive and not considering
Sensitive.
and being misogynistic. uh, I can't stop laughing.
He's not sorry, people. We are seeing his true colors. Y'all, if y'all were here at the very midway through the stream, you would have known his inner thoughts now. This is his inner
Hey,
thoughts.
I've only partially said it because it'll make a good joke.
This is his inner thoughts.
Who knows? Who knows? I just got confirmation. I got confirmation that Ghetto is skinny as a twig. Therefore, out of all of us, he's like the most prettiest one. So there you go. Maybe one get
Okay.
would choose Ghetto to rebuild humanity.
Oh, oh no, Ghetto, careful.
Hmm. But
You're
th-
gonna-
but then again, no.
but then again,
But then again, smacks of might have some cheeks on
my God.
it. Sodomy for everyone. Will it rebuild humanity? No.
sodomy for everyone. Oh no.
You get sodomized. You get sodomized. You get sodomized. Everyone's getting sodomized.
Get out. He's into it. He's like,
Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah.
can I get a yeah?
No. None of that. Oh my god. I guess I'm laughing. I can't stop smiling. It's so stupid.
We need to play this game in real life. We need more people to play this.
Ah. Oh man. First it was justice for Gerald. Now hack is over party. Ghetto says sodomy is between God and me. Oh man, and that goat. I know about the goat.
I'm not a godless whore.
Ba, ba,
You
ba.
have to come through the back door. Therefore, fuck me in the ass because I love Jesus. The good Lord would want it that way.
What is this street turning into?
Uh,
I just feel like we just ruined our future careers right now from this episode. If they were to find out who we
What
are in
career?
real life.
What career? Oh yeah, you're right. They'll never know.
Well, I hope so. Well, I don't know. Remember, man, there was a few episodes we accidentally said our real names.
Yeah, we're fine. There's a lot of those first names.
Yours, maybe, not mine.
True, but I'll say you're good.
uh, who knows? Maybe they might confuse me with that doctor from Texas. Okay, Ghetto says ruined. You mean enhanced? Our careers will be enhanced.
Don't make. I almost.
We'll get sponsor. Better. We'll get an Adam and Eve sponsor.
I was gonna say a Trojan sponsor.
That too. Remember, fellas. If you want, before you put in each other's bums, make sure to wrap it up, lube it, and do a deep clean.
No, it's deep clean. Then the other way around.
See, Jack's speaking from experience.
No, it's not that. It's just like a
No, he's speaking from experience. He knew the order. I gave him the bait, and he took it.
Oh, he's wanting to. He's the one trying to taking the bait. His ass.
The only bait I master is the master bait. I love me some masturbating. I do it all the time with my friends on the boat.
What has gotten into you?
This is a filthy stream.
I've never heard.
I'm in a good mood. That's why I'm saying this. It's good comedy. We're getting good comedy here. At least I hope so.
I've never heard hack like this.
Um, I have one of those rare conditions where I can be perceived or act like if I'm drunk, but not consume any alcohol, as far as I know.
What if you have that disease? Every time when you eat carbs, it actually turns into alcohol. That's a real
Dude, dude, I will be dying right now. I will be dying. I will literally be like, I will literally be the inspiration for an episode of House. Oh, Ghetto says, I just remember that Ashley Madison too from that commercial, and he's a mass debater.
I am proud that the stream is like this, and it's not my
For
for
once.
once.
And the best part, actually, Jack, do you have the other stream up on your end? Oh yeah, you're reading it. I'm stupid.
Yes, you are stupid. Thank you for realizing.
The best part, excluding us two, There's like two other people who've seen this. I know Smaxo is one of them. There's another person watching this and being like, "What the heck am I listening to?" I'm hoping it's Blue. She hasn't said
I'm,
she'll be back yet.
I'm hoping it's just some rando that's like, this sounds like a nice channel. Let me see what's
I just want to reiterate that if you're enjoying this, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more of these type of streams for the Hack Jack Show. Oh man.
happening to say. We just go into my.
See, this is what happens when we don't have when we don't have a topic for the week. This is what
We don't
happens.
have a. If we don't have a topic, I'm gonna pull out the part. We should
It,
do that one day. I have the. I have the the Jackbox party game.
oh sure, I don't mind that. That might be fun. I always see people play it, and it's like, oh, it looks fun. I'd rather do it than watch people play it. So
Well, like the thing is, we could put it on stream, and anyone that wants to join, they can. They just need to have their mobile phone.
I see. I
We just
see.
put a code. Like there would be some latency. That's the only problem. It is what it is.
It is what it is. For I am the
It is
masturbator.
what it. Yeah.
Uh, you know what? You know what it's time for, Jack. You know what? This is a good note. Let's start closing up shop here.
Alrighty then.
Start closing
Because
up
I
shop.
already finished the whole thing. I finished the.
Oh wow, we were about to go through a whole deck. That's good. So tell me, Jack. Get anything planned till the next episode of the Hack Jack Show?
I am actually off tomorrow as well, so I'm gonna try to stream something. Let's say. Actually, I want to start do my let's play for Doom Eternal, or I want to start another let's play, but it's not gonna be like it's not gonna replace it. It's gonna be another one starting for the
Incongruent, you could say.
yes for a hat in time.
Uh, all right then. And as for me, as some of you already know, I started a new Hack Cross series. I'm gonna be watching Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, so I'm gonna be watching that and making videos of each episode when it releases. It'll mostly be at nighttime, which is the best time to watch anime at night. Oh, I just got some new comics, so do expect some comic reviews and Ghetto. I have not forgotten. I did promise him that we'll make videos about a certain Common Rider show that he earned for me to watch. So I'm gonna be doing that in the background, and of course, be working on Spider Blood episode 4. Oh, lastly, I will be streaming again this coming Friday night for another chill stream, and on Saturday I have another hack hangout for and with another guest. So yeah, so that's what I will be doing until the next episode of the Hack Jack Show. And with all that said, thank you very much for watching, and it's probably our most stupidest but our most funnest episode to date. And I'm glad it came out the way it is. It is always fun. And of course, Blue, Smaxo, Ghetto, thanks for coming. Thank you for jumping in, and whoever's there that we didn't see. There you go. There's the hype for Spider Blood. Yeah. So with all that said, thank you very much for watching, and this is Hack. Sign off.